What's up, y'all? I am hoping that you're having a beautiful day today. I am super jet lagged. I'm in the States, having traveled from New Zealand a few days ago, and my body feels like pumpkin year 40, whole three, almost 40, whole three, and nothing is working like it was when you were 20, and it feels like it, and so you should lay your ass down. Um, but here's what I want to share with y'all today. That is a Tinder lesson. And I think it's not Tinder as in swiping left or right. Tinder as in precious lesson. And I shared a meme about it on my stories today that said that the fall is about to show us how lovely it is to let go of dead things, or to let dead things fall away. And whoo, if that was not a sermon for my spirit, and a sermon hopefully for your spirit too. So I was driving around. I'm in a city, and I'm not sharing which city, but I'm in a city. And I was driving around and last night, and I had this heaviness, this sadness, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And then I realized that I was in a city whose time in my life was dead, my relationship with this place was dead. And there was a way in which I kept coming back to this place because I wanted the things that were alive in it, decades ago, years ago, to still be there, and the reality is neither physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, or energetically are those things still there. And so what I really got present with is that there is a time to let things die, and that we only create grief in our lives by going back and continuing to try to relive or recreate or resurrect that which is very much dead. And so when you're experiencing spaces and times that don't feel vibrant, when you're someplace and you're like, why do I feel so sad here? It is very likely that it's dead, right? Because when something is alive, there's a vibrancy. When something is, like plants, leaves, a living plant, the leaves are alert. They are moving towards sunlight. They are moving towards frequency, right? A dead thing doesn't move towards frequency. And so when you are in a space and you feel like it's difficult to lift your energy, it's difficult to lift the vibration in that space, it's probably because the space is dead. It's probably because whatever it was that you had there is done. And the truth of the matter is that some of us are in relationships that have been dead. Some of us are in jobs that have been dead. Some of us are in our personal stories that have been dead. And then we wonder why we feel depressed, why we feel heavy, why we feel weighed down. And it's because we won't let a dead thing go. We won't let the dead thing go. And so if you aren't going to let the dead thing go, then all it's going to do is suck life from you. Because there's nothing else it can do. A thing that is dying will suck life from anything it can get it from. So if something is dying and you find that it feels like you're in an encounter that's sucking life from you, it's probably because it is dying and you need to let it die, and you need to let that dead thing fall away. So I just, I'm so present to that myself, like this place where I am is so clearly a dead thing, and it's okay to grieve it. It's okay to remember what was precious and beautiful about it while it was alive. And it's okay to let it die and let that fall away. So, I'm just inviting you to be looking for what needs to fall away in your life and let it go. Because as long as it's holding up space, nothing new can live there. You can't have life and death in the same tomb. That's called buried alive. So, bury it, let it go, create new ground, new space, new possibilities. I promise is a good thing. Peace.